Part 2 of this 3-part series on the Blue Mountain Pass covers the high-altitude plateau section in the middle of the pass. The A3 route is an important road that spans virtually the entire width of Lesotho. It connects Maseru in the west with the A14 route in the east via Mansonyani village and Thaba Putsoa. Despite the gradients being easier, the number of bends remains high. The speed limit is 60 km per hour and drivers should comply as it's easy to make a mistake. As an added bonus, the lower speed limit will generally allow you to stop for livestock on the road, which is a given. Lesotho is the world's 137th largest country and is slightly smaller than Belgium. What is considered large in Europe tends to be viewed as small in Africa. The 2,633 meter high summit point is reached at the 13.4 kilometer mark. And now it's time to enjoy a long and continuous descent. From this point, the western descent begins in earnest, starting with a very sharp and steep left-hand corner. Remember to stay off your brakes and slow your vehicle down using engine compression. The total altitude decrease from the summit to the western end of the pass is 465 meters over just 4 kilometers. You'll see electricity pylons like these all over Lesotho. Hydroelectricity generated through the Lesotho Highlands Water Project has been sufficient to power almost the entire country. Lesotho's energy sector is characterized by a reliance on biomass, which is basically wood and dung, and imported coal and petroleum products. As of 2016, 38% of the population has access to electricity, representing only 4% of Lesotho's energy balance. Lesotho's main source of electricity is from the Muela hydropower plant that generates about 72 megawatts. Energy demand, which stands at 145 megawatts, is satisfied from both domestic generation and through imports from Mozambique and Eskom in South Africa. Lesotho has the highest low point of any country in the world. No other nation can claim a base altitude as lofty as Lesotho's, which is 1,400 meters. Be sure to watch part 3 and the final video in the series on the Blue Mountain Pass.